Hello, legends and super legends. Welcome to Veloharmony. Today we're talking about how much rest do you need to feel recovered. It's not clear cut. It's different for everybody. Most of the people that I coach, I go ahead and let them try to go through a process where they figure out how much rest they need that you learn from your training. So when I start a program, I default to having them rest 24 to 48 hours before a big event to make sure they get there fresh. Whenever they're too busy to ride, I try to get them to err on the side of maybe you take that day off if it's just been a very hectic day, or you just don't have the oomph to get on the trainer or get out the door. It's a way that your body or your mind is telling you, you know what, you need to take a break, because you don't just get tired from training, you get tired from life also. So you need to spend the time as you train, as you work out. That's why I say, I always say we don't ride, we train. The reason is that you need to be paying attention to what works for your body. I need 24 hours to be fresh. 48 is better, but 24 is what I need. Some people need more time. Some people need a lot less. And it all varies with what's going on in your life in terms of your family, work, and other things, as well as the stresses from exercising, because you have many different stresses. So you need to pay attention to the last time you had a good ride. How much rest did you have? Rest doesn't necessarily mean just sleep. It is part of it. You have to look at how good your sleep was. How many days did you get a chance to let your muscles recover? Did you have a hectic week off the bike? All of that are factors. And that's why you have to keep a diary. You have to keep notes every time you train. How well you slept, how you felt when you got up, what you ate, what you like to eat, what you don't like to eat. All of that plays a factor in getting you to do a good performance. So when you have a good performance, you go back that week and look at what's going on. Plus, that's the reason I stress that you don't go fast all year. You guys have been watching the group rides. You see sometimes we'll just ride 30 kilometers an hour for hours, okay? But last week when we needed to go fast, we can go fast. You don't want to go fast all the time, because then you get sick of it mentally as well as physically, because then your body will taper. You need to build, push your body, come back down. Build, push your body for either an event or for a big group ride or whatever it is you're training for. Do not do the same thing all year. That's what we mean when we say your training needs to be structured. You're not just going out and riding. You have a plan. That's why you don't need to get excited when you pass somebody on the road. You don't know their plan. Focus on your plan. So I can't tell you exactly how many days you need to be recovered, but as a default, give yourself 2 days. Meaning, you got a big ride on Saturday. On Thursday, you need to be resting. On Friday, you need to be resting. What does rest mean? Rest does not necessarily mean taking the day off. Rest could mean, if you feel up to it, do a light spin, zone 1. Just loosen up. You could probably just keep your cadence high. If you feel good enough to do a few hard efforts, 30 seconds to a minute, a few of them, that's good. Don't kill yourself. That's what rest means. Rest could also mean on Thursday before your big Saturday event, take the day completely off, especially if you got a lot of errands to run, you're going to be busy at work. Then you drop, because you don't have to exercise that day. And then the day before the event, you could do a short 30-minute spin either outside or on the trainer. You can use that to test your equipment as well. And the 30-minute spin can be mostly spinning and 1 or 2 accelerations to get your body back into the swing of things. And even if you don't get to do that Friday spin, you can also do that before the event on the day of the event. You get there early, take your trainer with you, because at least you can control your warm-up that way. Or if you don't have a trainer, get there early and just ride part of the course and get your body into the swing of things before the event starts. Because you need a good warmer, especially if the event is going to be fast, like a mountain bike race, which starts out hard. And then some group ride will just start fast. So you either ride there or you go there early and warm up. All that is important. So let me summarize by saying that to find your niche for what your body needs, you need to start with a basis of, I'm going to rest 2 days before my event. So if you're riding hard, you got a big deal on Sunday, Friday should be the day you take the day completely off or just spin. And then Saturday you go and test yourself. Make sure all your equipment is working well before your event. So always do that 2 days before. If you're going to ride hard, you do that, say, the Wednesday before your Saturday or the Thursday before your Sunday, because you want to give yourself those 24 to 48 hours so your muscles can be fresh. You're better off going there with fresh legs and a little undertrained than going there tired. You never want to go to an important event tired, because then what's the point? You left it out on the training field. So use the 24 to 48 hours as a guide and then build from there by paying attention to how much time you needed to recover. If you're doing 2 events back to back, like a Saturday and a Sunday, that first day, don't kill yourself. Sit in, rest, and use your efforts wisely. So let's say you got 2 races or 2 big rides and you want to go hard the day before. Don't go hard the whole ride. Go hard maybe at important parts of the ride or at the end, and you save a little something for the next day, because the body has a finite amount of energy. So keep that in mind as you train, because you don't want to train more than you perform at your event. There's no point getting to the event with dead legs. Believe it or not, a lot of people do that. So it's very important to pay attention to that. With that being said, don't let anything stop you. Get out there and get those Ks in.